been doing quite well.
Yep.
His ZSS has been doing quite well. So, definitely expecting to see some difference in gameplay right here. Actually, the crowd coming out from Mr. R, who tweeted out earlier that he felt like today is not a Sheik day for him. He said his Sheik has been getting, or yesterday, Sheik was getting blown up, but his cloud was doing quite well. So, actually said he had to beat MVD Game 5, or had to take it to Game 5 with his cloud with MVD because his Sheik wasn't working out. So, let's see what happens here with the cloud coming out in his first game against Immortals Anti. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. And, I mentioned how a lot of our top 8 was composed right now of the top 8 from EVO, man. These are the only 2 actually who were absent from top 8 of EVO last week. So it's good to see them kind of, make a little bit of a resurgence. I know Mr. R and Anti definitely been struggling a little bit, but not due to lack of skill, man. Just sometimes things happen, man.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But
I told you, man, sometimes it really is just the nerves factor, man.
Exactly.
Like, you get down to that last stock, last hit situation, you realize, you could be out of this tournament. It really starts to rattle a man. But right now, these guys got a couple games before they start getting rattled like that. The limit on deck here for Mr. R.
Anti trying to play around it. Okay, just shielding right there. Understanding he's coming through. Nice. I like these bears. Again, just playing around the dare right there. That's a very smart play.
Mario about to exit stage right here. He's like, I'm done with this play, man. Okay, got to watch the way he's landing right here. I kind of feel like he knew that second roll was coming just a little early and possibly also messed up his pivot grab to try to catch him as he did the first roll. So good stuff right there. Another back air, getting him off stage. That S-Smash super close.
Yeah, seriously. And I look for the charge up right there. Not finding it, though. A grab from Mr. Ark here. Oh, lets that limit rip. I like the anticipation, but Anti was just a little too far for that to work.
All right. Ooh.
Come through that meaty dash attack. Right now, Mr. R in firm control here.
Okay, looked like he's trying to land, behind him again, but this time Mr. R, or kind of trying to trick him up. Usually you see the Marios go for the air dodge on back air, but he decided I'm trying to land in front of the back air. It is enough. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was simple right there. Read right there from Anti. Give him that air dodge, and that back air is to follow. So Mr. R not even getting a chance to use that second limit break here. Anti try and extend this lead a little bit here. 142. Going for that trump right there. Oh, careful now, Mr. R. You don't want to play around too much against Mario, especially without limit.
Oh, okay, here we go. Beautiful combo here.
And that's
huge damage. Like he almost got a little extra off that. Good stuff to Mr. R actually using that wall jump to get a little extra distance so he didn't have to go over the ledge when he did up B.
Yeah, nothing fancy right here from Anti. Just pure effectiveness. Mr. R does get his limit charged up a little bit. Got that online. See if you can make something out of it. A good trade right there. Sneaks in that up air, coming out so fast.
All right. Oh, I like that cross up on the shield right there with the back air. Gets himself a nice little jab. Back throw, going to send him off stage.
That was slick.
Oh, wow. I actually still managed to grab that without the use of limit. So Mr. R with the limit preserve right here. Going to be moving a little quicker.
Trying to get a feel for him right here. Mr. R trying to crawl his way back. Oh, but gets hit with the drop down neutral air, and Anti, no hesitation, converting that into the up smash.
Yeah, I'm really liking the fact that like their colors on their jerseys are like almost inverse. So I mean like the green's a little off from like Anti's tealish blue, but it's pretty nice, man. Good color pick, Beast Coast.
Yeah.
Good color.
I'm sure Mr. R wish he could have reversed that first game, but it is what it is.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Anti going up 1-0 right here. But of course, Mr. R, very talented, very capable player. No reason to think he can't bring this one back here. All start though here on Battlefield, as that is his counter pick. Sticking with the cloud, and Anti sticking with the combinations here while getting him so much damage.
Okay. Here it is. Now he's going to rack it right back up. They're going to go ahead and hit each other with the same type of combos right here. Quick B&Bs from both characters. Ooh.
Taking him across with those nairs.
Oh, my God.
I like that right there. There was no hesitation, and that was actually a good time to strike. I knew Anti was going to come off there pretty quickly. And despite a hot start from Anti, Mr. R able to cool him down here and take the stock lead.
Okay. Trying to put that back air pressure on. Great spacing on that first back air, too. Didn't overextend it. Just kind of put it right where the hitbox needed to be. Make sure he couldn't get shield grabbed in that situation. Puts him right back off stage, though.
For the reverse right there. Nice. Not getting a full hit of that.
Yeah. Anti knowing how to get out of that right there. I feel like, honestly, man, regular cross slash is such a tilt maker. Like they were,
Yeah.
Clouds weren't even using it that much after a while at first, and then they were like, you know what, man, this still does 17 damage. So now when you get hit by it, you're like, man, all right.
Actually, I think it's 19. That's how beefy
Oh yeah,
it is.
it's 17 after a little bit of staling. My bad. Yeah, at least 17.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure, right here. Mr. R though, pretty. Oh wow, that was super scary. Fortunate that was not Cape. Could have been the end of that stock. Wow, but nonetheless, Anti trying to find a hole right here.
Good stuff again. Got him another little cross slash in this situation. Getting a lot of damage off of this, as he should. It's about as strong as a smash attack.
The air right here. We're trying to catch Anti in a similar situation. No, Anti's going to roll on there. Mr. R having it well scouted. And yet again, Mr. R right where he needs to be. Execution flawless on that limit cross slash.
Yeah, that game was definitely, you know, straight down Telegraph Ave right there. Shout out to Charles Gambino because that man was getting red all over the place. That's all I'm saying. We in Oakland.
Speaking of rappers, shouts to Waka Flocka coming through yesterday.
I don't know, man. Waka
30
Flocka said some wild stuff at the end of that concert.
As there was a reason it wasn't televised. All right, so here we go, baby. Game number 3 certainly here on the big screen for you folks. This, you know, I like the fact that Mr. R is sticking with the Cloud. Obviously, no reason not to. Just got a good game right there. And, you know, you also keep in mind that he's never really had too much success with the Sheik against Anti, so you got to kind of bring something new to the table here.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty
okay,
decently.
that was something else.
A little overzealous right there.
Either way, man, managed to make it back to stage right here. I mean, if he would have hit it, I would have thought he was a genius, but that was a one type of read right there. Oh, another one? Yes. Wow, that was beautiful.
What a sensation. That all started with that down tilt catch from Anti. That was sensational play right there. Mr. R just stunned for the moment here.
All right. Again, going to get maximum damage here off of this cross slash. Anti going to stay on the ground right here. I mean, Mr. R probably expecting to jump up there, blast the shield a little bit. That down smash most likely would have taken that stock. Connected, nice.
Good anticipation there from Mr. R. I had a feel for Anti's options right there and just cutting them off.
Gets back on stage here. Anti getting out the situation, but not far enough. Yeah.
Again, we see Mr. R just has the good feel for when to let that limit cross slash rip. And it has been quite effective thus far against Anti. Just trying to keep him pressured right here on the right side, doing an excellent job of it.
Okay, and see that up B? I like that one. That was a good one.
Forced the air dodge out. Turn around grab, yes. Just trying to burn his limit right now. That platform, though, providing a little bit of an escape there for Mr. R.
Yeah, Anti going to step back real quick. Not going to risk anything too crazy right here. He's got to get this limit off sooner than later. Again, always doing a good job of harassing the shield, but staying out of the range of any type of retaliation from Mr. R. Mr. R trying to finish this in a major way, though. Oh, my God.
My God.
If that was the win, though.
That was so good by Anti.
Yeah. See if he can get another type of read like that. He's still got to watch him. Oh, in the roll. I like the way he's moving. Shout out to Outcast right now.
I'm telling you, man, we are definitely in the dirty south, and Anti doing him dirty on that play. I think Anti anticipated he was going to let that cross slash rip again, setting himself up to be in a position to succeed, rolling behind him and getting that up smash in there. And that's really, when you get hit by a move so many times, when you play at a heightened level like you see between Anti and Mr. R, sometimes that one step is the difference maker right there.
Oh my God. Here we go. Out to game 4 here. Anti definitely looking poised to move on as well. As I said, him and Nairo actually out there practicing. So, I mean, they must have given each other some great practice if both of them start moving on, which, what we like to see right there. Don't let the practice go in vain. I didn't see Mr. R out there. He probably was practicing as well. I didn't find him anywhere when I was looking. So
he didn't want you to. That's Mr. Recluse.
I'm saying that's what the R stand for, man.
You already know.
Mr. R, aka reserved. Oh my God.
No,
okay.
That is an unfortunate SD right there for Mr. R, going a little bit too low right there. Anti, though,
I'm sure he wished that R stood for reach right there, so that was unfortunate for him, as you said. But
I think that stands for regret.
Just not really working out in his favor this time around. And now Anti starting to move on with even bigger of a lead right here. No limit on deck yet, but speaking of no limit, I mean, were they from Georgia too? The No Limit Soldiers? I don't remember.
I don't want to remember. Something shocker. Get the hell out of here. But Anti right now maybe shocking Mr. R. But striking back right there. Another great cross slash coming back to Mr. R's favor. So despite the SD still in this matchup, 69%.
All right, here we go. Oh, racking it up on him yet again. Oh, my God,
wow.
dunking on him now. What a way to come back. I mean, gave that stock up, and now he's right back in it.
Yeah, he's definitely put himself in a position to succeed right now. Despite that, early stock flub, man, he is very much so back in this, and maybe 1 or 2 hits away from that limit, and there it is. Speaking of the devil.
Oh, okay, I feel like he was gonna go for the up smash if he was gonna roll in, but didn't go for it. The dunk. Oh, gets on the right side. Is that gonna be it? Yep.
That is, yep.
And there it is. Anti moving on, sending Mr. R to them different area codes, man. Shout out to Ludacris, but also shout out to Anti
we got a million
for taking this man out and moving on to guaranteed 5th place.